The famous Waterboard Warriors began their season yesterday. The water ski performers will have shows until the end of August, and Cal is live in Wrightstown to check out how they're doing. Hi, Cal.
Hey, good morning, Rachel. We have a very exciting morning for you. And I'm personally very excited, and we're going to get a quick look at them just getting ready to get off the dock. Emily Mullen here is with us this morning. There they go. I mean, look, what an activity for 5:45 in the morning. Emily, does it ever get old seeing this? I mean, I know you're a part of it and you're on skis from time to time, but this just seems so much fun.
It is. It definitely doesn't get old. We had a show here last night and everyone was more than excited to come here this morning again.
Yeah. So talk me through what they're doing right now for people like myself, for people who have never seen a water ski performance.
Sure. So this is 2 3-high pyramids. So our bases come off the dock and our second tier and third tiers come off on their shoulders. And what they're going to do is climb up into a pyramid. So we get to practice this on land, kind of in a gym.
Sure.
But then we'll do it right away early in the season.
Oh my gosh. Just one small part of what you guys do out here. Obviously, we'll get a look at some other performances as well.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow. So what is that? That's 6, 10, 12 people. I assume that's, I mean, obviously the numbers need to be right for a pyramid, but Is that about how many people you have on skis regardless of the trick?
Well, it depends. So if it's a pyramid like that many or more. And then we do a lot of smaller things. So we do like people going over the jump or barefooting. Those can be like single person acts or just a few people at a time.
What was the reception for the first show last night like?
It was a good show. There was a pretty good turnout here in Wrightstown. Obviously, a couple hundred people usually turn up, and it was awesome to see that many people with the weather the way it was last night.
Oh my goodness, I know. we lucked out with a beautiful morning this morning. So, I hate to say that's it because that downplays what they just did, but come back in and wrap it up. That's the performance right there.
Yeah, 2 or 3 minutes.
And then they go, oh my goodness. What's the water temperature got to be this morning?
60-something, 65 maybe.
A little bit warmer than I thought.
It'll be a little warmer.
Hey, great work. That was incredible, everybody. So when you're planning these tricks like this, what do you have to think about in terms of logistics and making sure everybody's obviously safe and on the same page? Yeah,
so there's a lot of stuff to think about when we're doing a pyramid like that. We start from start to finish, we start with ropes. So we want to make sure that we rewrap 75 feet of rope to make sure there's going to be no knots, no tangles, nothing like that. And then we also, once we do our ropes, we want to make sure they're all hooked up right. So then we'll put all of our rope ends on an extension. So everyone in that pyramid was on their own rope.
Yeah.
And then we just want to make sure everyone's equipment and their costumes are working the way that they're supposed to. So skis, everything matches.
Awesome. Well, hey, thank you guys so much, Emily. Thank you. We'll get a whole bunch more performances for you guys this morning. That was a great way to start the morning, though.
Yeah, and they're looking so great just to start the season. Thanks, Cal. Wrightstown Waterboard Warriors started their season yesterday. The water ski performers have 5 more shows in June, and Cal Larson is with the team along the river this morning. Hi, Cal.
Hey, Rachel, we're going to give you a look right away. I don't need to stay on camera that long because here they go. They're doing a couple different things I'm not even going to begin to try and explain. Emily Mullen is back here with us. Okay, so Emily, we see 2 people go by there. What do they got? What are they working on right now?
So we call this doubles. So it's a skier, and then they have a top tier, and he doesn't have a handle, so he's attached directly to the boat by his waist.
Wow. And then a couple more people getting going. Oh my goodness, I just cannot. I'm always at a loss for words when I see this. I was telling you off camera a little bit, seeing all these very young performers is just one of the coolest things, knowing they can get out here and do this. I want to talk about the show specifically because you guys changed themes.
Yep.
So what is this year? Walk our viewers through what the performance consists of.
Yeah, so this year our theme is the Warriors Move to Wisconsin. So it's a theme that'll consist of a bunch of our announcers. One of them moves to Wisconsin from Florida. So it's filled with like Midwest stereotypes. It gets pretty funny. They did a great job.
Look at that. I gotta imagine a whole lot of work off the water goes into something like this.
Oh yeah. I mean, even on theme stuff like we're talking about.
Oh my God.
That move is called Death Drop.
Okay, I can understand that one.
When we have our conventionals, they're gonna do front angel here.
So so they're connected, or standing on the quads, on the men's quads there. Wow.
Conventionals is an act that the first act that we teach our youngest skiers, so.
One of my favorite things now seeing this here this morning is how happy everyone looks when they're going by. Now I know it's a performance, they gotta have a smile, but it's fun doing this and being out here. They wouldn't be doing it if they weren't, right?
Right. And this is early in our season, so it's actually great to see so many smiles because we sometimes forget to practice our show faces.
Yeah.
But.
All right, coming back around for once more. Wow.
This one is.
So you guys will be performing through June, July, and August, couple performances throughout each month, and they're always right here?
Yes.
Free?
Yes.
So people got really no excuse to come. What time do the shows take place?
6:30.
All right, 6:30, guys. Let's get one more look at these four going by.
They are amazing.
They are. Look at, I mean, goodness gracious, I cannot get enough of this. No water skiing for me this morning. I'll stay off the water.
Cal, are they
guys,
cold?
we'll send it back to you. They say they're not. Like I said, I'll take their word for it. But the breeze is picking up out here. I cannot imagine the water's warm. But hey, they have wetsuits, so they'll be all right.
That is true. All right. All right. Thanks, Cal. That was fun to watch. And you're watching Good Day Wisconsin. We will be right back. If you're in need of free summer activities this year, you might want to make a stop in Wrightstown to watch the Waterboard Warriors. The team of water ski performers open their season this week, and they have shows until the end of August. And Cal is with them this morning, learning a thing or two. Hi, Cal.
Yeah, we're trying to learn a thing or two. We'll learn a little bit more. They have another performance coming right our way, guys. They're going to get, what's that, 6 or 7 in the water here. Oh, one goes down. That's live TV for you. Andrew DeBrune is back with us off camera, one of the show directors. Andrew, I mean, the costumes and the outfits here really stand out. Talk me through the thought process on how they decided on those outfits for this show.
Yeah, so our theme this year is Welcome to Wisconsin. And kind of the whole theme around the ballet is the hunting wives. So as the guys are out hunting, the wives are back home having some fun. So we wanted to get some, you know, bright, fun costumes with the cowboy hats to kind of bring it together.
Yeah. And then walk us through what they're doing right now. What's this called and what goes into it?
So what they're doing right now is called toe hold. So the ropes have a little strap on the handle that they can put their toe in, and then they can have their arms free to do the little choreographed dance, I guess.
I imagine fans just eat that up because, you know, getting up on the skis is one thing, and then you have to add in some choreography. Do the fans react great to this every time?
Absolutely, yeah. They always get a big cheer, and you know, especially when we have the big lines out there. Yeah, they absolutely love it.
Yeah, well, I imagine. And there's just so much that goes into this. When Emily was with us, was talking about all the training you guys do on land and behind the scenes, because how often are you guys practicing?
So we practice on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Right now with our shows on Thursdays, and actually for ballet, they start their practices in January to start to learn those dances and that kind of stuff.
Wow. Well, it really doesn't. How's the water feel this morning?
Better than the air.
All right, better than the air. Yeah, well, we can attest to that. We were talking about, Andrew here mentioned off air that I asked how the water temperature was because I felt like people had been lying to me, and he said once they get out of the water, that's when it really gets cold. So, guys, we are having a really fun morning. I think some slower wind or no wind and some sun would do us well, but just some great performances out here in Wrightstown. And come out and check them out throughout the summer, free shows, and we have one more coming your way that we'll show off for you.
They're always so fun to watch. Thanks, Cal. Let's check in with Pete outside on the weather deck. I mean, I just can't imagine being in that water right now.
No, I can't either. Hey, I'm sorry, Rach, I got to have a correction. Do you mind?
No.
So, you were reading that, and I had heard that the Belmont was going to be shortened because of renovations, but...
A team of water skiers in Wrightstown began their performance season yesterday, and they'll have shows on a variety of dates until the end of August. The Waterboard Warriors are performing a show called The Warriors Move to Wisconsin this year, and Cal is live in Wrightstown to check it out. Hi, Cal.
Hey, we're having a lot of fun. I hear them getting going right behind me. Let's take a peek. There goes one by, and then let's see, what do we got? 4 or 5 coming this way. Emily Moen here off camera with us again. Emily, we have had a lot of fun seeing all these performances you guys put on. how much fun do you have being involved in this?
I have so much fun. Being on the team 8 or 9 years means I am a pretty big part of the show now, so I have so much fun just running back and forth and doing all the stuff, changing costumes, and just I help organize stuff too now, so I love being in that part of it.
Well, and you tapped someone else in for us for the last segment, so you were actually in the water. How did it feel? How did it go?
It was good. It went great. Sometimes things happen. We had a couple of girls fall. No problem.
Show
it is
goes
what
on.
it is. Yeah, it's windy. That's the nature of live TV.
Right.
So.
That's exactly what I said. Yep.
Yeah.
So okay, so we got one here. What's she working on?
Yep. So that's Jo. She's one of our star swivelers. So she's gonna turn on her ski.
Wow.
She's very talented. She's one of our best. So she's gonna do some tricks for you.
I mean, my goodness.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And then 3 coming this way. What are they doing?
So this is called trios, group of 3. So they're gonna roll here. So they're again on belts, and they're gonna roll McKinley up and down all the way through show course.
Wow.
That's one of my favorite acts to do.
It's every single thing you guys have shown us just gets more and more impressive. And I mean, for me, this stuff just looks almost impossible, but for you guys, your team members, it's almost second nature.
Yes.
I mean, everything that goes into this, I just can't even really put words to it, but I imagine it's just like something you guys know and do, and it's as easy as that. Is that right?
Yeah. Being on the team so many years, it definitely becomes second nature. We change up the order of acts in our show, so sometimes we get a little confused. But it is definitely like, what do I have to do next? Trios, lock in, get it done.
Does everyone on the team do, I know you had said she's one of your better swivelers, your brother's a jumper. I mean, does everyone need to be able to do everything, or do we have like specialty areas?
We have specialty areas for sure. In recent years, lots of people trying everything. So we have, like in recent years, girls who jump, girls who barefoot, which is a little different than in the past. There used to be some acts that were just for girls, some acts that were just for guys. But now we're kind of coming into a time where we're all trying to do everything. We want to be in as many acts as possible.
Right.
And we like to ski, so.
Oh, it's so much fun. Well, Emily, thanks so much for waking up with us and joining us this morning. It's been so fun out here. Just performances throughout the morning. Guys, they'll be here to the end of August, I should say. Performances at 6:30.
Yes.
Correct, and they're free out here in Wrightstown. So make your way out here, guys. You'll see a lot of great performances from a lot of talented people. We'll send it back to you for now.
They are so good. Thanks, Cal.
Walk us through the show this year again, the theme and everything it consists of.
Yeah, so this year's theme is the Waterboard Warriors moved to Wisconsin. So we're doing our team of announcers, the 3 of them. One of them moves here from Florida. So it's filled with all sorts of learning about what's great in Wisconsin and Midwest stereotypes. It's super fun and very funny.
What's so fun about this sport and these performances as a whole?
I think one of my favorite things to tell people that not a lot of people know is how like theatrical it can be. So it is a very contact, high-speed, dangerous sport. But at the end of the day, every year we pick a new theme, we write a land show, we have announcers, we have costumes, we have props, we have a set. That's one of my favorite things about it. I like doing the sport, but also like the performing aspect of it.
And what sort of reaction do you get from the crowd that comes out, performance after performance and year after year?
Yeah, because they're free, we get tons of people out here, and I think it's a great like family-friendly event to come to. But because we're a nonprofit, we get tons of good feedback from the community. We get loads of sponsors and lots of people who just want to see us do well and care about how we take care of our family.
What are the age ranges again of the performers?
Our oldest skier, Jamie, is 50, and our youngest skier, Anna, is 9.
Unbelievable. Shows start at 6:30.
6:30.
Okay, cool. Thank you.